Today on Golf Destination, we show you a semi-private country club that offers all of the benefits of a private club at a fraction of the cost. It's Norton Country Club in Norton, Massachusetts. Plus, we'll learn about its affiliated clubs in the Jan Company's portfolio of courses throughout New England next. Hello and welcome to Golf Destination from the Sociable Studios. I'm your host, Meredith Gorman. The Jan Companies are an industry leader in New England golf. We spoke with Jeff Carroll from the Jan Companies to learn more.
The Jan Company's mission statement is to provide our guests, whether you are a member at a private facility or a guest coming to one of our events, the best possible experience from the time you arrive until the time you leave. And that travels through to our staff as well. Taking care of everyone as if you're family, because we are a family-owned and operated company, and we like to maintain that vision throughout the experience here on our properties. The Janco owns and operates 4 country clubs in the New England market. Starting out with the club that we're here today is Norton Country Club, our semi-private facility. We also have in Massachusetts Sterling National Country Club, which is fully private. And then heading down to Connecticut is Grassy Hill Country Club, a public property. And finishing off with our flagship club, Quidnesset Country Club, which is fully private in Narragansett Bay in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. The true advantages of having multiple golf courses come with experience and resources, and those two run hand to hand. It's very rare that we encounter a situation that one of our sister properties or other personnel have not experienced and had to navigate. So having the resource to lean on the experience and having the experience as a resource work hand in hand. The other part of that is strengthening our portfolio as a company. I think the 4 country clubs and the timeline at which we've owned and operated speak to the dedication and commitment as well as the resiliency of this company as a whole. An integral part of our club operations are our events and functions, whether that is a golf outing, a wedding, a Sweet 16, etc. The big part of being successful in that venue is getting to know your clients and their wants and needs. Each client has a different set of specific wants and needs, and we keep in mind that we are blessed to be hosting each client's event. So understanding what's important to them is a number 1 priority to us, and what we feel makes us very important to our clients is that one-on-one relationship. I think it's very important that we have a dynamic of golf courses that is very different from design standpoint to layout to the clubhouses. Quidnesset, for example, clubhouse sits on Narragansett Bay and it is absolutely gorgeous, as all of ours are, but has the capability to put in up to 3,000 private event guests on a weekend, as compared to a Norton Country Club, which is a smaller operation and deals primarily with daily fee. We do have membership, but daily fee is an integral part of our operation. And having those different aspects and different challenges really help us sit down at the table and have open discussions with each other.
Norton Country Club is a semi-private golf course that is also a great value. It's a fraction of what an average private course costs, but with all of the benefits. Mike Stacy, the professional, tells us more.
So one of the coolest things about Norton Country Club is it's a true semi-private. Our members get the run of the place on weekend and holiday mornings. On top of the fact they get 14-day preferred access to tee time, so when they want to play, they really have access to play whenever they'd like. So at the price point that we're at, we're really about 50% of the price of a normal private club. So you get that private club experience at a public club price, which I think is really economical and a good value for the golfer without having to pay an initiation. Some of the benefits of being a member here at Norton Country Club are unlimited play and the 14-day access to tee times. In addition, it's members only before noon on weekends and holidays. That's probably the best member benefit that we have. Another benefit here to be a member at Norton Country Club is we have robust event schedule. We have club championship with 3 different divisions, gross, net, and senior for both men and women. Throughout the whole season, we've got leagues for both men and women and an event schedule throughout the entire season. We've got 5 different categories of membership. We've got single, couples, corporate, young adult, which is 22 to 35, and we've got a junior membership that is high school and college age. In addition to that, we have pool memberships as well. I think at Norton Country Club, one of the coolest things is we have members from 8 to 80. So it's the proverbial, everybody and anybody and everybody. So the way the majority of our membership works is they'll use it to just play recreational golf. Some people like the competitive aspect. Other people like to bring guests and socialize. Plus we have a great 19th hole pub just outside the 18th green with a patio. And some people just come and like to have a burger and a beer after a round. In addition, we've got the pool, which is open from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and a lot of people utilize the club that way as well. Yeah, so the golf course is great. We got a lot of great comments after people finish. I think like anything, it depends what tees you play. If you like to challenge, you can back it all the way up to 6,500 from our gold tees, or you can push it a little bbit forward if you don't want quite so much of a challenge. Our front nine's a little bit more narrow than the back. Front nine might be a little bit more tactical. You have to kind of make some shot maker shots. Whereas the backside's a little bit more bombs away. You can let it rip. So it's a little bit of both worlds. The thing I think I like the best is you get to use all 14 clubs. I know there's some courses where you're kind of locked in and you only hit certain clubs on certain holes, but here at Norton Country Club, you use the whole bag, which I like a lot. Course conditions are phenomenal here at Norton Country Club. Our superintendent, Henry's been here for several years, has the place looking tip-top. It's early April and a lot of comments about how great the course is already this early in the season. We're just minutes off of 495 and about 14 miles from Providence. So it's really close, about a half-hour drive to Boston from here. But it's really, really close to the 495 and 95 interchange. So the best way to learn about membership is either to go to our website, nortoncountryclub.com, go to our socials on Facebook or Instagram, or stop by the club. Myself or one of the other managers would love to show you around and tell you about the Norton experience.
Next, we talk about the function and facilities at Norton, and we'll take a look at the front nine at Norton when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings, the official rum of leisure.
Welcome back to Golf Destination from the Sociable Studios. I'm Meredith Gorman. Norton Country Club is a semi-private club with great function space, a pool, and more.
So typically our event sizes are going to range from a minimum of about 50 up to 220 guests.
So with the 18 holes, we've got capacity for 144 players for outside events if you'd like to have your golf event here, but it doesn't have to be a full field. It could be as many as 12 or 16 people. We can put on a great event for you. The ballroom that just recently got renovated that we're sitting in now can host up to 225 people for a wedding or any sort of group function that you'd like to have.
So the process for booking an event with us of any type, whether it's a wedding, a social event, a birthday party, a golf outing, is going to start either online or by giving us a call, and I'm the one who's going to assist you with all of that. We do them all, from teeny tiny baby showers to extravagant weddings. We do golf tournaments, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, quinceañeras, that's a big one for us. The event setup is going to start with you coming in to meet with our team, and we're going to start with a tour of the facilities, the ballroom, the golf course, anything that pertains to your event. Then we can go over the menu options, the DJ, photo booth, florals, anything that you need for your event. We're going to walk you through everything. We can do social gatherings or a cocktail hour downstairs in our bar room, out on the patio. The ballroom is going to obviously be the main event space, which you can also do ceremonies indoors if you would like to set up for that as well.
Now, let's take a look at the front nine of Norton Country Club. Norton Country Club's a stern test created by Brian Silva and Jeffrey Cornish. Narrow fairways and sneaky hazards demand precision off the tee. The first hole is a straightaway par 4 measuring up to 365 yards. Like most shots at Norton, accuracy off the tee is key. The elevated green, bunkered front, begs for a sharp, short iron. The second hole will test your will. This par 4 can play up to 460 yards. It is a long, straight par 4 with teeth. The narrow fairway might make you grip your club a little bit tighter. Your approach must clear a gaping bunker on the left side of the green. The par 3 third hole can be maxed out to 195 yards. Slightly downhill, it's played to a thin green. Sand is short left. Pick the right club or you're scrambling. The fourth is the first par 5 you encounter. A relatively straight par 5 that plays around 500 yards. Long hitters will be thinking of going for it in 2, but there's trouble before the green. Lay up and all you need is a wedge to a green hugged by traps. The fifth offers another par 5 that's a true 3-shot hole. A sweeping dogleg right. Thread your drive through a tree-lined chute. A safe second leaves a short pitch before the water that bisects the fairway. The green is sloped and birdie awaits. The sixth is a no-nonsense par 4 that plays over 400 yards. You may want to reach back for a little extra on this hole. The uphill green, pinched by bunkers, rewards a bold second shot. The seventh is a pint-sized par 3 with punch. It will most likely be played at around 100 yards, but it can be stretched to 150. A wedge or 9-iron to a green protected by sand, nail the yardage, or face a tricky chip. The eighth is a par 4 that offers a slight left to right design. It can be played to over 400 yards, but most will play it at 360 yards. Challenging par 4s are a constant here at Norton Country Club. The ninth, a tight, tree-lined tee shot, sets up an approach over a dip to green guarded by bunkers. Play smart to close strong. That's Norton Country Club's front 9. Tough, tight, and full of surprises. Coming up, we visit the back 9 of Norton Country Club and get the vitals. Plus, we take a look at another Jan Company's property when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings, the official rum of leisure.
Welcome back to Golf Destination from the Sociable Studios. I'm your host, Meredith Gorman. Now, let's finish the back 9 at Norton Country Club. Hole 10 is a par 4 of 330 to 350 yards. This is all about the tee shot with danger off the tee. The fairway is also tight and bunkers protect the putting surface. The par 4 11th features another medium-sized par 4 of up to 370 yards. It has a slight bend to the right. Don't be left on your approach or your ball will be in the wetlands. The 12th is a par 3 of up to 180 yards. You must carry the reed-lined pond to get to the kidney-shaped green. If you're too long, out of bounds comes into play. The 13th hole is the shortest par 4 on the course. It's short, but it also offers some bite with bunkers strategically placed in the fairway and around the green. The 14th is a go-for-broke par 5 playing anywhere from 470 yards to 500 yards. It's narrow and a reed-lined pond protects the green. Bunkers also protect the green as well. Hole 15 is a par 4 of around 400 yards. It's tough with a diagonal hazard going from left to right in the fairway. You most likely will need a long iron into a green. Hole 16 is a short par 3 of 135 yards to a large green with bunkers protecting. The 17th is a moderate par 4 with ample room off the tee. It's a slight dogleg left with bunkers protecting the green. The 18th offers one last challenge on this demanding par 4 at around 400 yards. It's a dogleg right, and walking away with a par is a very good score. Norton is a great test of golf, and if you are a member, your game will travel well at other clubs. Here are the vital statistics for Norton Country Club. Norton Country Club is a par 71 golf course measuring over 6,500 yards, but it can be played down to just over 5,000 yards. The gold tees have a course rating of 73.2 with a slope of 143. The forward markers have a course rating of 71.6 and a slope of 128. The private membership is a great value, and if you learn about that or simply book a tee time, or you're looking to have Norton Country Club host your next function or outing, visit nortoncountryclub.com or call them at 508-285-2400.
Sterling National Country Club is a private golf club located in central Massachusetts. We're a fantastic golf club. It's a challenging 18-hole track with great amenities for our membership, with a pool, practice facilities, chipping greens, great instruction. Sterling National is full of life, I would say. The members are very lively here at the club, and it's a wonderful place to call home. Sterling National, the players that play well at Sterling National are the ones that don't have the distance, they have the accuracy. It's one of those golf courses that's all about precision and controlling spin rates to control your flight. Our greens are firm, they're fast, there's a lot of elevation, and the wind is always swirling through the mountains here. The clubhouse at Sterling National is a focus on a timeless classic look. As you enter the club, there's beautiful flooding lights through the back windows. The events that we host here would be competitive golf outings, fundraiser golf outings, both intimate and large in scale. Our membership is full of fun, so again, we have a lot of fun events, outings that play in scramble formats like the Crybaby, Greenskeeper Revenge, night golf tournaments. Sterling National also has its competitive events, with hosting a Mass Mid-Am this year. We've held New England PGA Mass Chapter Championships. It's a club that tries to be very active in all facets, from a pool, from functions, nine and dines. So again, it's a club that's going to be always active in all facets. The golf course is very unique, it's challenging. Every hole is not the same hole here. So it's one of those golf courses that you play down a hole and you can't see somebody beside you. So you feel like you're in your own place. With that comes its own set of challenges. It's very tree lined. We do offer 5 sets of tee boxes or more per hole, so you can play from certain yardages to get over those hazards and make the game a little bit more enjoyable and not buy so many golf balls. The greens are bent grass through and through with a lot of slope on them, so it is one of those golf courses that takes a little bit of local knowledge to get a feel for the breaks. But one of the best secrets I can tell anyone is every putt seems to pull towards hazards. We are a family-oriented club, even though we are a competitive golf course. But we welcome all walks of life here, whether you're a beginner or you're an advanced player. It's a fantastic club to join in.
You can view golf destination content from the past, as well as original programming, on our YouTube channel at Golf Destination. Ahead, we recap Golf Destination's Masters viewing party at the Sporting Club in Boston, when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings, the official rum of leisure.
Welcome back to Golf Destination from the Sociable Studios. I'm Meredith Gorman. Golf Destination hosted a Masters viewing party at the Sporting Club in Boston. Honored guests were past participants Matt Parziali and Jim Hallett. It was a lot of fun, and here's our recap.
First walking in here, I couldn't believe it. You've got a couple hundred lockers on the right, giant screen TVs here. The place is just happening right now.
Yeah, it's my first time here at the Sporting Club, and this is a beautiful place to come. If you want to watch the golf, get a bite to eat. I'm sure Sunday footballs is awesome in the fall, too.
The Sporting Club is really a sports sanctuary. We serve creative cocktails, delicious food, can service up to 350 people at once with 3 different areas. We have the Chill Out Lounge, which is our private event space, as well as the trophy room, and our main bar with all of our high definition TVs. Really not a bad seat in the house.
Today we're going to make a classic cocktail called the Darkest Dark. We're going to use our Goslings Black Seed Rum, and we're going to use our Goslings Ginger Beer.
Just time of year. Well, it brings back some great memories. I meet a lot of people, they come up to me and pat me on the back. At the time, I really didn't appreciate it because I didn't know too much about the Masters. After playing there, all the practice rounds I got in, the people I played with, I really started to appreciate it more and more.
Jim Hallett's been a local legend in Mass. I never was able to meet him until today, but just seeing his name and the history he's had, being low amateur in 1983, leading after 27 holes, and the pairings he had throughout that week where someone from Massachusetts to look on and aspire to have that opportunity to be able to play there. When I look back at my experience in playing in the Masters in 2018, the coolest part for me was that it was golf from the start. To be honest, I hit it really poorly on the range, so it didn't really give me much confidence, and then I hit the first tee shot really well, and I was just kind of off to the races. I was playing my game the whole time. That's the biggest takeaway I had from that week. I actually had Rory for 18 holes, and he was incredible. He's trying to help me the whole way. It was like I was just playing with a buddy. On Wednesday, I had a very special day where I played 9 holes with Tiger and Freddie in the morning. Right after that, I jumped in with Patrick Reed, and he ended up winning that year. So it was a week I'll never forget.
We are hosting our annual Kentucky Derby party again, which we think is the best in Boston. We partner with Boston Man Magazine as well as Woodford Reserve and Moet Hennessy. We do live music, fashion show. We even do a best dressed concert, so a lot of fun, creative cocktails as well as delicious food.
Thanks for joining us, and remember to visit our website, golfdestination.tv. It's our online hub with links to all of our social media. We'll see you next time.
Produced by the Atlantic Production Group.